So we begin by sitting cross-legged. Both the hands on knees and back is straight. We'll take a minute here before we begin to bring our attention inward. As we sit comfortably, we'll bring attention on our breathing. Just the natural breath. There is no forceful inhalation. There is no forceful exhalation. A simple observation of the natural breath in and out, following the air that we take in and out. We'll begin. We'll begin with the right side of the mat. So as we are doing the Chandra Namaskar in the evening, so we are not going to begin with the sun salutation, but we'll only do Chandra Namaskar, and we'll do roughly anywhere between 10 to 14 rounds. We'll bring both the hands together, palms together, fingers interlaced, index finger all the way up. This is my beginning pose. Stomach is pulled in, chin is slightly up, upper arm touching the ears. The first half round, we are going to stay in each pose for a little while, and we'll also do the poses with mantras. दधि शंख तुषारभम शिरोरधर्णव संभवम नमामि शशिनाम सोमम शंभोर मुकुट भूषणम. So that's the prayer for moon. Dadhi Shankha Tusharabham. Dadhi is curd. Shankh is shell. Tusharabham, something which is calm or cooling. Shirora Dharanava Sambhavam. Shiror, that is the Shirasagar war that was discussed in the scriptures. The moon which appeared from this war, or the churning of the ocean, milky ocean. Namami Shamish. Namami, that is, we bow down to that Lord. Shashinama Somam, that is called Shashi or Somam. It is also used as a decorative item for Shiv. Om Kameshwaraya Namaha. And now we'll breathe in, stretch up. Next, breathe out. We'll pull our abdomen in. We are going to bend to the left. We'll keep our whole right side stretched and left side relaxed. We are going to stay here for a little while. So make sure that you engage only the muscles which are needed and you consciously let go your left side. Relax your head. You can scan through your whole right side from the right foot, go all the way from the right ankle, right calf muscles, right knee, right thigh muscles, right waistline, right shoulder, your right hand. As much as detail you can bring in into each and every muscle or the body part of the right side, try to bring that level of detail into the stretch as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, try to let go, relax, settle into this pose. Ardha Chandrasana, standing. Om Bhagamalinyaya Namaha. Now we'll slowly come all the way up, very slowly with full awareness as we breathe in. As we breathe out, we'll bring left leg one big step towards the left side. We'll bring both the hands side, Devyasana. Roughly 90-degree between hands, roughly 90-degree between legs. Make sure that your knees are not pointing downwards, are stretched out, and that will bring more stretch in your thighs. Engage those muscles. This pose is about strengthening our thigh muscles. It is about the knee joint. So make sure that you engage those muscles. Abdomen can be pulled in if you want. Otherwise, just stay here, keeping the spine straight, tailbone pointing towards the ground. Devyasana. So there are very symbolic aspects which are discussed with the moon and the sun. The sun salutations or the sun aspect is about the direct practice towards the connection to self. The moon practice is more aligned to the prakriti, and that's why it is also many times compared like the masculine aspect and the feminine aspect, or the sun and the moon. Om Nityaklinyaya Namaha. And now we'll straighten our legs, straighten our hands, left foot pointing towards the left side. We'll breathe in here. And as you breathe out, pull your abdomen in, bring both the hands side, left hand points towards the ground, right hand points straight up, look up towards your right hand. When you do that, you will feel a turn in the, you will have to twist your right waistline, maintain that twist. And then you can bring your left hand more closer to the ground, maintaining that twist in the middle body. Stay there. Normal breathing. take your time. Try not to go too deep into the pose. Even though our body is warmed up with the day-to-day activity, but our body might not be used to the twist and the turns. So take your time to warm up, to stay in a little more comfortable position, and then gradually move to a little more deeper pose. So there are a lot of symbols or aspects related to this moon practice. One of them is the love, compassion, prosperity, mental energy, thoughts, goal, aim, laksha, generations. Om Bherundaya Namaha. And now we'll bring right hand towards the left side. We'll turn towards the left side. We'll breathe in here. Once we turn, you can adjust the distance between or the angle of your feet as you like here. As we breathe out, abdomen pulled in, will bend forward, keeping the legs straight, both the hands side of your feet, fingertips on the ground, forehead as closer to the knee as possible. Again, do not overstretch. Just go as far as you can and then stay there. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you have some form of effort here where you're trying to bring forehead towards the knee and you feel that side stretch in the left leg. Enjoy that stretch as you breathe in and let go your shoulders or whatever muscles you know that you're not going to use for that stretch. You can relax them. Let them go. Enjoy that relaxation. Pashutthanasana. So you'll see that especially today's Purnima, Sharad Poornima, two gods are prayed in general, like one is Indra, the other is Lakshmi. And then in some parts, they also pray to Krishna in the form of the love between the couples, the love of the different love that Krishna shows for all the gopis while performing divine dance. Om Vahani Vasunyaya Namaha. And now we'll bring right knee on the floor. Ashwasanchalanasana, that's intermediary pose. We'll bring both the hands sideways all the way up, palms together, look up. There's again an intermediate pose. If you don't feel comfortable going all the way back, you can stay here looking up. Prepare for the pose, prepare for the balance here. Otherwise, you can look back, go back, feel the stretch in the throat. Ardha Chandras. So it is all these stories come from a different durations. If you talk about Indra, Indra is one of the most important gods discussed in the Vedas. At the time of Vedas, there was Agni, Indra, Varun. Those were some of the gods, and even more like Soma. Om Shireshwaraya Namaha. Now slowly we'll come back. We'll spread our arms wide. Fingertips on the ground. Once you have a good balance, then we will turn in front. We'll bring our right knee above the ground. Right heel is on the floor. Right toes pointing up. Fingertips are on the ground. Gaze in front. Eyes can be open or closed, doesn't matter. Feel the stretch in the right inner thigh. Maintain that. If you feel prepared, you want a little more extra stretch, then you can bring your left whole foot on the ground. Take the support of right foot if required. You'll go slightly more deeper. Both the fingers are interlaced in front, gaze front. The next stage is to expand your chest if possible. If not, just stay here, maintain the pose, enjoy that stretch. Skandhasana. So as you can imagine, the god Indra at that time used to relate to the rains. Probably that time there was heavy dependence on the rain for the crops and the food availability, and hence Indra as a symbol of the rains was considered one of the most important gods. That was at the physical level. But as per some of the sages like Sri Aurobindo, one of the ways in which Vedas mention Indra, there is a hidden meaning, at least as far as the spiritual existence is concerned. And there, Indra means one of the part of our being, and that relates to the thoughts. Om Dutyaya Namaha. Now we'll bring both the hands on the floor. We are going to push ourselves up as we breathe in, and then breathe out. We'll go to the other side. Left heel on the floor, left toes pointing up. Again, gaze in front. Feel that stretch in the left inner thigh. Maintain this pose. Only if you feel comfortable, we'll bring right foot on the ground. Fingers interlaced in front, gaze in front. Skandhasana, the other side. Feel that extra stretch in the left thigh. Feel that extra pressure in the right ankle. Maintain this pose. Enjoy this pose. And then from there, it transitioned. If you look at all the stories of the Indra, you will see that the Indra is always depicted as a god of pleasure. And then going to other gods for when he gets into trouble. It's very similar to our mind, which gets attracted to all the pleasures in all the direction, and then it seeks the inner guidance when in trouble. Om Tvaritaya Namaha. Now we'll bring both the hands on the floor. We are going to turn to the right side, left knee on the floor. So Ashwa Sanchalanasana, that is the intermediate pose, will again come up. Both the hands go sideways, all the way up, palms together, look up. You can stay here or you can bend back, look back. Ardha Chandrasana, one of the most important poses. Stay here. Shulasundraya Namaha. We'll come back. Both the hands side. Fingertips on the ground. We're looking diagonally up here, like in Ashwasandhanasana. Once you are stable, you have caught up with your breath, we'll breathe in. And as we breathe out, simultaneously we'll straighten our legs. Abdomen will be pulled in. Forehead as closer to the knee as possible. Again, feel that stretch in the right side of the right leg. Maintain that. Legs are straight, knees are locked. Doesn't matter whether your forehead touches the knee. We're just trying to push our forehead closer to the knee. So we enjoy that stretch that we feel with that push, and then let go the body part or the muscles which are not needed for Shuddhanasana. So that is the part of the Indra. So if you look at the Shirsagar, it talks about the churning of the Milky Ocean. And with the churning of the Milky Ocean, how do you churn that Milky Ocean? You churn with both the gods and the demons, both together, working together. So it's like the gods here are all the positive aspects of the being, and the demons here are all the negative aspects of the being. Both are churning the Milky Ocean. Milky Ocean, you can imagine, is the thoughts. When we are in a situation of dilemma, you can imagine that's the churning of the ocean. Both the thoughts appear. You feel like there's a storm going on. And that's again mental energy, the moon aspect. Om Nityaya Namaha. Now we'll turn in the front. We'll bring our right hand pointing towards the ground, left hand straight up, look up. Abdomen can be pulled in if you like. And then as you have straight gaze towards the left hand, then we can try to bring our right hand more closer to the ground. Maintain this pose. Trikonasana, normal breathing. And then through the churning of this ocean, the story mentions that various things come out of this ocean. There is also one of the tree which answers all the questions. Then there is Lakshmi which comes out of this. Then there is moon which comes out of this. There is also the poison that comes before the Amrit appears. Om Neelapatakinyaya Namaha. And now slowly we'll come in star pose. We are going to sit down. Again, knees as much as possible will spread out so that we can engage our pelvis region a little more. Thighs and knee joint. Back is straight. Tailbone pointing towards the ground. Fingers are spread out. Devi Asana. Utkat Konasana. Stay here, normal breathing. So after the storm, with the positive and the negative thoughts conflicting with each other, the result, one of the result is the moon. That is the calmness that you feel, the settled energy in the mental domain. And the same settled or the mental energy that we are talking about is that energy that you should feel after this session. Try to feel the difference between this energy and the pranic energy that we talk about after Surya Namaskar. Om Vijayaya Namaha. And now we'll straighten our hands, straighten our legs. Right leg goes towards the left side. Both the hands go straight up. Upper arm touching the ears. Breathe in here. As we breathe out, abdomen pulled in, will bend to the right. Your whole left side is now stretched. Head is relaxed. The right side is relaxed. Normal breathing. Om Sarvamangalaya Namaha. And I will slowly come up, very slowly, with full awareness. We'll stay here. Pranamasana. Both the feet are grounded. Abdomen can be pulled in. Hands are stretched up. Upper arm touching the ears. Chin slightly up. Palms can be pushed together. Index finger pulled up. Normal breathing. Om Jwalamalinyaya Namaha. Now that completes our half round from right to left. So the whole concept of the moon aspect is about that mental energy. In the Vedas, there is one more god which also relates to the same moon aspect, is the Soma. It's also the another name of moon, Soma. So we'll begin left to right. Now I'm going to focus more on the breathing and each pose, and we're going to go a little more faster. So breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend right. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, right leg goes to the right side. Sit down. Breathe in, both the hands straight. Right foot pointing towards the right. Trikonas, look up. Breathe out. Left hand goes to the right. Abdomen pulled in. Forehead as closer to the knee as possible. Next, breathe in, left knee on the floor. Both the hands go up. Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, both the hands again in the front. We'll turn in front, left knee above ground, Skandhasana. We'll just stay in the first level of Skandhasana because we're moving fast now. So breathe in, up. Breathe out the other side. Next, breathe in. We are going to turn to the left. Right knee on the floor. Both the hands go up. Look back. Go back. Breathe out, both the hands on the floor. Straighten your legs, forehead as closer to the knee as possible. Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, right hand goes up. Trikonasana. Breathe out, sit down. Breathe in, left leg goes to the right. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. So that completes our one round. We are going to continuously do as many rounds as we can in the next 25 minutes. We'll go in the same pace as the second round roughly. Sometimes it might be a little faster if you're doing it by our own. So we'll divide this into 4-3-4-3 kind of rounds. So 4 we'll do together, 3 we'll do our own, 4 we'll do together, and 3 by our own, or as many we can accommodate in the next 25 minutes. So next 3 rounds we'll do together. So try to focus on, if you're new to the practice, then you can relax on the breathing pattern and focus more on remembering the poses. If you remember the poses, then focus on the breathing. And once you are used to both, then you can work on the thoughts. Here you can use your imagination, bring in grace, flow, visualization, feelings, thoughts, anything which you can come up to enhance the practice. So we'll begin right to left. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, left leg goes to the left. We'll sit down. Breathe in, both the hands straight. Left foot points towards the left. We'll look up. Trikonasana. Breathe out, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, right knee on the floor. Both the hands go up and back. Breathe out, both the hands on the floor. We'll turn in front, Skandhasana. Breathe in up. Breathe out down. Breathe in, turn to the right side. Both the hands go up and back. Breathe out, both the hands on the floor. Straighten your legs. Forehead as closer to the knee as possible. Breathe in, left hand goes up. Breathe out, sit down. Breathe in, right leg goes to the left. Stretch up. Breathe out, bend to the right. Breathe in, back up. We'll do left to right. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend right. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, right leg to the right side. Sit down. Breathe in, both the hands straight. Right foot points to the right. We'll look up, Trikonasana. Breathe out, left hand goes to the right. Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, left knee on the floor. Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, both the hands on the floor. Turn in front, Skandhasana. Breathe in up. Breathe out down. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, both the hands on the floor. Straighten your legs, forehead as close to the knee as possible. Breathe in, right hand up. Breathe out, sit down. Breathe in, left leg goes to the right. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. Third round together. Both the hands straight. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, left leg goes to the left side. Sit down. Breathe in, both the hands straight. Left foot points towards the left. Trikonasana. Breathe out, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, turn in front, Skandhasana. Breathe in up, breathe out down. Breathe in, turn to the right side, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, both the hands on the floor. Straighten your legs, forehead as close to the knee as possible. Breathe in, Trikonasana. Breathe out, Devyasana. Breathe in, right leg goes to the left, straight body. Breathe out, bend right. Breathe in, back. Now left to right. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend right. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, right leg goes to the right, sit down. Breathe in, both the hands straight, right foot points towards the right, Trikonasana. Breathe out, left hand to the right, Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, Skandhasana. Breathe in up, breathe out down. The other side, Skandhasana, and then turn to the left side. Both the hands go up and back. As you breathe in, breathe out, Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, Trikonasana. Breathe out, Devyasana. Breathe in, left leg goes to the right. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. Now we'll do fourth together. Both the hands straight up. Stretch up as we breathe in. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, left leg goes to the left side, sit down. Breathe in, both the hands straight, left foot points towards the left. Look up. Breathe out, Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, back, going Skandhasana. Breathe in up, breathe out down. Breathe in, both the hands go up and back. Breathe out, both the hands on the floor. Straighten your legs, Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, Trikonasana. Breathe out, Devyasana. Breathe in, right leg goes to the left. Breathe out, bend right. Breathe in, back. Left to right, together. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend right. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, right leg, right side, big step. Sit down. Breathe in, both the hands straight, right foot points towards the right. Trikonasana, look up. Breathe out, left hand goes to the right. Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, both the hands go up and back. Breathe out, both the hands in the floor. Turn in front. Breathe in up. Breathe out the other side. Breathe in, right knee on the floor. Come up. Look up, back. Breathe out all the way down. Straighten your legs. Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, right hand up. Look up. Breathe out. Sit down. Breathe in, left leg goes to the right. Stretch up. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. And release. So that was 4 together. Next 3 rounds, we are going to do our own. I'll only say right to left and left to right. We'll practice our own. It's important that you be where you are, like if you are focusing on the poses, focus there. If you forget some poses, that's absolutely fine. Try to again remember them in the next round and try to grasp it as much as possible when we are doing it together. Same for the breathing. And then the next is the using your imagination for bringing in grace in the movement or keeping your awareness on different things. So you'll see that we, in the philosophy or the Indian philosophies, there is not even a single thing which is not used, which can raise you up spiritually, especially the moon aspect, whether it is the love in the couples, whether it is going from one generation to the other, whether it is being furious, whether it is being like Kali, where you fight something, whether you're fighting something which is outside or you're fighting something which is within you. We have not left a single aspect which can be used to raise our consciousness upward. So the same thing is about this moon aspect. The sun aspect is completely direct, as if you are almost ignoring the prakriti and you are practicing only towards a complete focused goal. But the moon aspect is as if you're bringing in everything and you're saying that now I'll use what I have for uplifting myself. And that's where these all god and goddesses come with the imagination of the higher aspiration that we have. Now we'll bring, now next 3 rounds we are going to do our own, so you can choose where you want to focus. You can focus on the movement of your feet, you can focus on the breathing or the movement or the grace, or imagine that you are sliding from one end of the crescent of the moon to the other and then again sliding back to the front. Or you can visualize that you start with a full moon, go to the no moon, and from the no moon coming back to the full moon. So we'll begin our own right to left. Now left to right. Two more, right to left. Left to right. Now the third one by self, right to left. Left to right. The next 4 rounds together. I'm going to go a little faster You can definitely choose to do slower than my instructions. More important is that's a practice. So there is no perfect practice as such. We are not aiming or trying to chase something which is outward. We are trying to deepen the practice that we are doing. So the only way to what you call as perfection, or if you want to do the best you can, the only way you can do that is by bringing your awareness, deepening that awareness in the practice. So not by looking at somebody else. Once you have got the hook of the poses and the breathing. So we'll begin together, both the hands straight up. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, left leg goes to the left. Sit down. Breathe in, both the hands straight. Left foot points towards the left. Turn. Trikonasana, look up. Breathe out, right hand goes to the left. Turn left side. Bend forward. Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, right knee on the floor. Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, both the hands on the floor. Turn in front. Skandhasana. Breathe in up. Breathe out the other side. Breathe in. Turn to the right. Left knee on the floor. Both the hands go up and back. Breathe out, both the hands on the floor. Straighten your legs. Pashwattanasana. Straight legs, knees left. Breathe in. Left hand goes up. Breathe out. Sit down. Breathe in. Right leg goes to the left. Stretch up. Breathe out. Bend right. Breathe in back. Now left to right. Breathe in. Stretch up. Breathe out. Bend right. Breathe in. Back up. Breathe out. Right leg goes to the right. Sit down. Breathe in. Both the hands straight. Right foot points to the right. Trikonasana. Breathe out. Right leg. Right. Left hand goes to the right side. Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, both the hands up. Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, both the hands in the front on the ground. And then Skandhasana. Breathe in up. Breathe out the other side. Breathe in, turn. Ardha Chandrasana again. Breathe out. Pashwattanasana. Breathe in. Right hand goes up. Breathe out. Sit down. Breathe in. Left hand goes to the right. Stretch up. Breathe out. Bend left. Breathe in. Back up. Next 3 rounds we are going to do together, but we'll try to, as much as possible, we're not going to stay in one pose. The moment you reach the pose, try to move to the next, as if you're flowing through the pose. You're not going in one pose, you're just moving through the different movements. Try to imagine it that way. There is no one pose that you're doing, you're just flowing into the motion of different poses. The moment you reach the pose, immediately move to the next one. We'll begin right to left. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, left leg goes to the left. Sit down. Breathe in, both the hands straight. Trikonasana. Breathe out, right hand goes to the left. Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, Skandhasana. Breathe in up. Breathe out the other side, Skandhasana. Breathe in, turn to the left. Ardha Chandrasana. Both the hands on the floor. Pashwattanasana. Left hand goes up. Trikonasana. Breathe out. Sit down. And then again, right leg to the left. Breathe out. Bend to the right. Breathe in, back up. Same thing, left to right. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend right. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, right leg goes to the right side. Sit down. Straighten your hands, legs. Right foot points to the right. Trikonasana. Breathe out, Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, Skandhasana. Breathe in up. Breathe out the other side. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, Pashwattanasana. Breathe in, Trikonasana. Breathe out, Devyasana. Breathe in, left leg goes to the right. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. Two more together. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, left leg goes to the left. Sit down. Breathe in, both the hands straight. Trikonasana. Breathe out, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, Skandhasana. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, Trikonasana. Breathe out, Devyasana. Right leg goes to the left. Pranamasana. Bend right. All up. Left to right. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend right. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, right leg goes to the right. Sit down. Breathe in with the hands straight. Left foot point towards the left. Trikonasana. Breathe out, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, Skandhasana. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, Trikonasana. Breathe out, Devyasana. Breathe in, left leg goes to the right. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. Last one together. And then we are going to do 3 by our own. We'll go a little slow so that you can catch up with anything which is missing as we were doing a little faster. But last 3 rounds, I'm going to go just as fast as we did before this. So breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, left leg goes to the left side, sit down. Breathe in, Trikonasana. Breathe out, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, Skandhasana. Breathe in, go up. Breathe out, the other side. Left knee on the floor. Look up and back. Breathe out, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, Trikonasana. Breathe out, Devyasana. Breathe in, right leg goes to the left. Breathe out, bend right. Breathe in, back up. Now left to right, breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend right. Breathe in, back up. Breathe out, right leg goes right side. Breathe in, both the hands straight. Trikonasana. Breathe out, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, Skandhasana. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, the other side. Breathe in, Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe out, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, left leg goes to the right. Breathe out, bend left. Breathe in, back up. Release. Now next 3 rounds we are going to do at our own without stopping, continuous. My pace might be faster, so follow your own pace. If you choose, you can do 1 round or 2 round, or just stop here as you feel. Never overdo the poses. You see a very different energy of Chandra Namaskar compared to the Surya Namaskar. The kind of heat that you feel is completely different. We'll begin our own right to left. Left to right. as we're doing in the evening time, you'll see that you are able to do a little more deeper than you can do in the mornings. We'll do the second one. Breathe in, stretch up. We'll do right to left, Arun. Left to right. The last one. Left to right. That completes our, if you did with me, then those are 14 rounds. That's the goal for the full moon practice. We'll lie on our back, both the legs apart, both the hands beside the body, palms facing up. We're going to do a 5 minutes shavasana. Try to observe the quality of sleep, the quality of the mental energy that you feel after the practice, the calmness that you can sense. Try to differentiate it from the sun salutation practice. Try to exactly feel what difference is that energy and this energy. I'm going to name different parts of the body. Bring your awareness on that part. Clench those muscles, move that part, and then let go. We'll start with both the toes together, both the feet toes, both the feet together. Ankles, calf muscles, knee joint, thigh muscles. You can move your legs, bend them, cross them, and then let go. Bring your attention on lower back, middle back, upper back, your whole spine. You can bring your attention on both shoulders, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palms, and fingers. You can bend your hands, cross them in the front, stretch above your head or sideways, any movement, and then let go. Both the hands are beside the body, palms facing up. Bring your attention on neck, chest, stomach, abdomen, upper body, back of your neck, back of your head, top of your head, forehead, eyebrows, eyeballs, nose, cheeks, upper lip, chin, jaw, tongue and teeth, both the ears together, back of your ears, your throat, your whole face. Your whole body. Take a couple of deep breaths. I want you to focus on the touch of the body on the ground. Now expand your awareness from that touch to trying to feel as if you're touching the whole ground from each corner, as if you're spreading your awareness throughout the floor. You are able to sense each corner of this room, each part of the floor. Now you can spread this awareness to this whole room, as if you can sense the walls, the ceiling. You can sense the space confined in this room. Spread yourself throughout this room to each diagonal corner, each part. You're able to spread and feel the walls. Now try to expand a little further more, as if you can feel the whole house, the outer walls, the roofs. And furthermore to the whole neighborhood. Imagine that you're spread to each and every grass in your front yard, in your backyard, each and every plant or trees that you can bring your awareness to, each of the neighboring houses, the roads and the trees. Now expand it further to the whole city, to all the people around, the high-rise buildings, to the highways, to the small roads. Try to feel your spread, your awareness. Now bring it further to the whole globe. Now try to spread it further up, as if you're moving in all directions through all the atmospheric layers. Feel the difference in the resistance as you move up through the atmospheric layers, going all the way up towards the moon, towards the sun. Further out, visualize the solar system, visualize the Milky Way. Go further out. Now try to imagine that you're even spreading further out. As if there is no end to how far out you can go. And now you slowly come back. Coming back in the same way towards the Milky Way, towards the sun, towards the moon, going through all the atmospheric layers on the earth, to the country and the city, to your neighborhood, and from there to your house, to the room, to the floor, to the body part touching the ground, and back to the center of the eyebrows. Repeat your resolve, one thing which you want to achieve very clearly in one sentence. And you can move your feet, move your hands, turn to one side and sit.
Thank you so much, Rajshri.
Welcome.
Thank you, Rashri.
Welcome.
Thank you.